Hi guys,
Hello, people.
I'm Milena,
Lola.
and we're watching a show that has...
I don't know where you're going with this.
We have not watched for 2 years. Is it 2 years?
No, it has not.
A year. 2 years, 100%. I'm
Has
pretty
it been
confident.
2
Let's
years?
see.
Honestly, it might have been 2 years. My memory is so bad, guys. Like, what happened in the show? Who knows? I mean, we watched the recap, so...
Yes, we watched the recap,
We
but
watched
honestly...
Amazon's recap. I feel
That's
like I'm
always-
gonna gather it as I go.
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Sure. Makes sense.
Full 2 years, yeah. I thought, especially, I don't know, because is that when the writer's strike also happened, or...
Sure.
So
that might have delayed it, but also, like, how long were season 2 and season 3 split apart?
I think maybe less.
Well, don't check. I'm fine. I don't need the information. So it's the boys.
Yeah, it's the boys.
It's the girls watching the boys.
Yes, and we are the girls.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yes, we have watched the preview.
A recap of season
yes.
3.
I have. I'm. That's always a thing when you are watching a show when it comes out, and like you don't rewatch it in the meantime.
Yeah.
You forget a lot.
And you
of
watch
details.
many shows in the meantime.
Yes, you forget a lot of details, but like while watching a recap, honestly, remembered a plot completely. Maybe forgot some like
Details
and things like that. But like I feel like we're gonna be fine.
Hopefully.
I feel like we're gonna be
I
fine.
think.
I feel like many people have stopped The Boys.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I feel like that is the show that you watch season 1, maybe season 2, and stop it. At least
sure.
that is the opinion that like I have read so many times.
I mean, sure.
That and yet, in my opinion, season 3 has been one of the more fun ones. I don't know how to explain.
I remember
that.
having a lot of fun with season
I
3.
remember that maybe first 2-3 episodes the most, but like
Yeah.
afterwards when it got into the season, I remember having like that's the feeling that like I remember the most after these 2 years. Like
Yeah.
I had so much fun with season 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just remember like finishing the season and just like Annie and Mother's Milk. My 2 favorites. I adore them. Like if I forget the plot, I don't forget feeling certain way about certain characters. And I just remember the love that I felt for the 2 of them. And I thought Annie had a great season 3.
Yeah, I think Annie especially because I feel like Mother's Milk has been
He's
constantly good and constantly interesting.
Yeah.
And like you constantly agree with everything that he says.
Yeah.
And with
A
Annie,
voice of reason.
Yeah, but like with Annie, I feel like in first maybe seasons, she was a bit less interesting than in season 3. I think she was the star of season 3 for me at least.
I mean,
But, like,
the live stream. My name is Annie and I fucking quit.
one of the best scenes of the show, honestly.
Love that.
Also, like I remember that, like in season 3, I also I also loved Butch. That is the thing that like I also remember feeling. And we talked about how he's gonna potentially die. He even passed out at the end of season 3.
He is the type of character that kind of dies. Like he crosses a lot of lines. Like he cannot seem to help himself really. I see him potentially trying to save Ryan and by saving him like eventually dying.
We know that he took more drugs than he was supposed to.
Yeah.
And yeah, again, he passed out at the end. So we're gonna see where that takes him as well. Again, the last scene. Okay, we mentioned the characters that we love. We haven't mentioned, again, the best character of the show.
By far the best character of the show.
Yeah, which is Homelander. And the last scene for him was, again, such an amazing scene as well.
I feel like as always I'm most looking forward to like seeing his character and like what happens with him, because like he is just such a, I mean he is horrible, so awful, but like he is such a great character to watch, and like he feels like so pathetic. And like he is so like the history that you know about him, like you can understand how he turned out the way that he did.
Yeah. But like even now watching like the recap, and they recap the scene where Soldier Boy told him how pathetic he is, basically, how he's a disappointment, you know, and he thought, oh my God, I'm gonna have maybe a relationship with my father and things like that.
He craves that so much. He craves that love, which is like why he looks for it in the audience. And so like just like to hear those words from Soldier Boy to him,
I honestly just thought, poor Homelander.
No, literally, like even though it was so bad, it was like.
This is horrible.
No, again, just because like he is so horrible. Yeah, he is so horrible, but like again, the reasonings why he is so horrible are very clear and tragic because like of how he grew up. It was such a isolating environment that like built him up this way. He had no choice in what he was gonna become, but like now he has become this, you know. He has become a very horrible, cruel person. That now has like Ryan under his wing,
which is a scary thing, honestly. Like that's the thing that we need to do. We need to save Ryan.
Yeah, like I feel like I'm gonna like his relationship dynamic with Ryan is gonna be, I feel like, also just very interesting because like he wants to be to him the thing that he never had, but also he does not have, let's say, the knowledge about like raising or loving someone in a healthy manner, considering like he never got that. So like that doesn't bode well for Ryan. But like I think it's gonna be a very interesting storyline there. Like I really think, again, half of the time what we talk about the show is how great a job the actor does. So I feel like Anthony Starr, maybe the name. So, like I feel like I can't imagine anyone else in the role of Homelander.
No way.
Like I just like simply no one has embodied such a character better.
I completely agree.
And so like I always look forward to watching him.
I agree. I completely agree. And it's gonna be very interesting seeing Ryan now because we saw his face at the
when the crowd was cheering.
The crowd is cheering, and again kid lost his mom, killed his mom, you know, and he needs also family, and he needs love, and he needs a safe space. Is now Homelander giving him in this very horrible and toxic environment, you know. So like I am interested to see.
I think that's gonna be great,
but he's still a child, you know.
I mean, he is a kid, so like we can help him.
Yeah, we can.
Like again, it's very easy to see how he can now, with the influence that he has around him, and again, what has happened to him. He is sort of like growing up similarly to Homelander, kind of like being isolated, and so like he would want also that kind of love and warmth that he would feel from that crowd of people who are not the best of people, and so like. It's a recipe for disaster, really. So like we need to help that there, and Butch like did not do a lot of helping there when he pushed Ryan away. Like he was trying to protect him, but like
we all see how that turned out at the end. Yes, I feel like in the last episode, Maeve also kind of saved the day and exited the show.
Maeve had the best finishing of the story, if someone asks
my favorite.
Fake honestly. Your death and go with your girlfriend, live on a fucking island or whatever the fuck you want to live.
Happy, enjoy,
just like
away from
you
the
guys.
Danger.
Good luck.
And also the secretary of. I mean, I'm now repeating everything that we saw.
Yeah, in the recap. I forgot the secretary deleting the video of me being alive. Actually, that was very nice.
I remember even while we watched it, we thought she was gonna do something because of her conversation with Annie before that, where we saw that she's scared. Yeah. So
I mean, yes, she is.
She's not a psychopath.
No, again, she is just like she is afraid, and because like she is afraid in doing in the business that she is doing, she is crossing moral lines, which again, like, doesn't, you know, it's a wrong thing to do. But like we can work with that. Like she can change.
No, of
she
course.
can do better.
Of course.
So many things are happening, really. Let's play.
Excited.
How many episodes are out? 4, you think?
I think 3, 4 maybe now.
So let's watch.
Yes.
God, will I ever really get used to the blood and gore? My girl.
No.
I mean, come on.
No, I'm not just like the rest of you. I'm better.
Homelander is a fucking psychopath.
Like, I'm with you on the fascist bit, but like, there was a kid there, like... Oh my god, I forgot about this girl.
Yeah, me too. She was horrible.
My girls. What a song to open up this.
One of the powers that like I think is the scariest, it's hers.
My god.
Like I would not be able to come close to her.
No.
I would not be brave enough.
My girl!
Like, I could just see all the heads blow up.
Oh, that's
Any point.
Homelander. My boy.
You helping? You just showing off?
Oh, for sure, both.
Is that it?
So cute.
You needed light.
Don't you fucking start. I'm fine.
It's like he's talking to
I was
us.
about to say, are you talking to me?
Who were we talking to?
I ain't said a word.
Oh my god, he's losing his mind. You know, if you love Butcher so much, you know where else you can watch him?
If you love Butcher so much.
Yes, you know where
Yeah,
else
we
you
give
can watch
him my
him?
life for it.
You know where else you can watch him?
Where?
Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
Kamiko, if Butcher steps 1 foot in that elevator, break his arm.
Boy, this is the best place for you. Oh,
Oh
here
my
he
god,
is.
hello. Such a fascinating character, honestly. You can watch the through.
He sees. Oh, he's
Lord.
peeing. So where the fuck is he?
Hey, big man. Let's do this.
There's a lot of people in it.
Would you be scared of a bunch of cockroaches? Huh?
Yeah.
Talked about this. They're only humans. And
We're gods.
Toys for our
amusement.
Oh my
That's right.
god!
We got this.
Kid! Oh.
No words, honestly.
Horrifying.
Hold up. Okay, we got a problem.
Did you not think he was gonna be here? Great.
What are you doing here?
Do not engage
Oh my god,
with Homeland.
not when Butch. Butch!
What a great idea. Go for it, sport.
How about I feel like,
pregnant.
oh my god, I feel like both kids should run.
Although Frank is
Literally.
do if he wanted to.
What the fuck are you doing here? I don't want your support. You're on trial for fucking murder. Hi, Doug!
1, that's a formality. And 2, that's a clear-cut case of self-defense.
Self-defense.
Thug threw a projectile at my son.
It was a plastic bomb.
Could have had anthrax in it.
Oh my god, look at
I
him.
can't, his face.
Let's make some new history. Ladies and gentlemen, Victoria Newman. Let's give her a round.
Oh my god, we should not. Maybe like let's think about this.
Oh
Let's
my
think about this. We
gosh.
could. Let's.
Here's a minute here, would you, love?
Fuck.
Shit.
I've got a lot to say. Fuck all time is saying. I've got a lorry out back. I can get you out of here.
What are you talking about?
I know you're angry with me, and you've got every right to be. But you know how dangerous Homelander is.
He's my dad.
Right, he murdered some poor sod right in front of your eyes.
That guy's a pedophile.
Right, it ain't true. He's lying to you. Let me take you to Grace, all right? And then you don't got to see me no more. It's what your mum would want. No means no, William. This isn't the Neverland Ranch. Don't worry. Nothing bad's gonna happen, right? Seems it already has.
Oh.
Look at that big black mass curling around your thing. What do you got, 6 months? Less?
Oh,
It's too bad.
interesting.
We're not gonna have that nice dance together. Son. Come on. I do not want to miss Smash Mouth.
But interesting, Ryan reacted
Yeah.
about hearing that he
Yeah.
has months to live. So like maybe that can help us somehow.
The thing is, he believes in everything Homeland is telling because he needs to believe,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
What are you doing in here?
Apologies, Ms. Newman. Why don't you wait outside?
Frankie, what's happening?
That was terrifying. This was terrifying.
I cannot believe this
This was
poor
terrifying.
girl. No, Sava.
It seems like he's gonna leave her on.
There's a window at the south end of the hallway. Frankie, trust me.
Okay. Aw,
That's a lot of trust.
yeah.
Why would you? Why would you?
Like,
Why
one of
would
them
you?
had to fall.
Splattered, my girl.
Yeah. extra brain.
Sala, that's rude. My
Yes.
girl, we cannot say gross.
What do you mean, Rose?
She is so pretty. Look at her.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
His brain can explode.
Any second now.
You shot your own daughter up with V? How could you do that to her?
I needed to keep her safe.
Safe? You turned her into a fucking monster. Like you and me, we were like family. I mean, was everything just bullshit?
I almost told you once. That night of the blackout, you remember? You were one of my closest friends. I mean, hell, you're dating a super. If anyone would understand, it'd be you, right? I was scared.
Scared you'd have to pop my head.
I was scared to lose you. I always cared about you, Huey. That part was real.
Fuck you!
Seriously? I have to be on TV in like 10 minutes, you fucking asshole!
I'm gonna out you.
I heard you out me. You out me, I killed everyone you ever loved. Anything that makes sense is a truce.
Or plan B.
Sounds like you guys are actually getting worse at your jobs.
Why was she hilarious?
We seem like ants.
Yeah.
We seem like ants trying to conquer a big hill.
Literally. She was like, you out me, I kill everybody you ever loved.
And we're just like, plan B, I'm gonna shoot you. What is that gonna do?
And she's like, oh, my head hurts.
Too many things happen in the first 10 minutes.
So you show up, Grace?
Not you.
Oh, come off it. I wash me bollocks and all.
2 agents from my detail are dead at the hands of a 12-year-old.
Marvin, I vouched for you. The CIA is bankrolling you.
Respect, man. You can always put Butcher back in charge. He's right outside.
What about Starlight?
She goes by Annie.
Can Annie burn out Newman's fucking eyes, debilitate her?
If she can get close enough to her without getting her head popped off, who knows? Might have to accept the possibility that Newman's invulnerable.
A suit is 1 heartbeat away from the presidency. My fucking heartbeat! Eliminating her is top
So
priority.
do your fucking job.
Yes, ma'am.
It's like they're talking about something so easy.
Yeah, like how? Man,
Somewhere else
desert
you
you.
need
Oh my god, yes. What if his daughter has like a play or something?
Billy Butcher. Jesus. Fuck me, how long's it been?
Of course, he's in
11
it.
years, but officially speaking, none of that shit show ever happened. Well, fuck you.
Here reminds me kind of Danny, not of...
No.
Promoted from your own fucking team.
The boys.
Oof. Who came up with that shit? Why are you putting up with it? Walk away.
Know my son? I've got plans and schemes.
Is he gonna be a
So focused
character?
on telling the VP elected
I think if you
president
put him
wants to have a goddamn
in the
language.
episode, I feel like
Yeah,
there is
I don't know, it's
potential.
just like guest starring, you know?
Maybe, but like, I feel like there is a potential. I feel
What are
like he
you
could be in the
focused
show.
Homelander. He killed that poor cunt in broad daylight and they fucking cheered. We're whistling our way towards a fucking apocalypse. And Grace's eye ain't on the board. Why do I get the feeling we ain't just bumping into each other?
Remember the Panchir Valley?
Pretty hard to forget.
You dragged me out of there and dropped how many bodies to do without giving it a second fucking. We need someone like you, Billy.
Oh my god, interesting. What is their group?
Yes.
He might just leave because he is not too welcome.
Ty, she got into a fight at school. Principal didn't say why, just that she KO'd a boy.
Boy.
Don't you dare be proud of her. She's been slamming doors, Marvin. She told me to even it.
She's a teenager.
Janine said that?
That
She's been
is...
having a hard time.
I have not said. I have never said this.
Exactly. Slamming the door is sure.
I feel like it's different. We're from Serbia. Like this is not.
So deep into all that weird home teamer shit, and you're good at finding people
Oh, come on.
for your daughter, Marvin.
What does she mean for like?
I
Is
get
it
what
fine?
you saw in that guy. He was good to Janine. You are simply bad product.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, the fucking issues that he has.
Oh my god.
But like the hair, is it because it's a gray hair? Like
Maybe
what is?
he's
Is
getting
it?
older, so
Yeah, so like he is.
Yeah.
Don't get brazen.
That's like
how
very
I-
human.
That's like how I got it, at least.
The board felt we should find new candidates for the 7 ASAP. And the selection committee has narrowed it down to 25 choices.
Pass. She's a butterface.
Yeah, I get it. Thank you so much for explaining. Chauvinist prick. Ooh, not that slutty cum rag.
Hold up. I thought you ate a dog.
What is happening?
Sister Sage? Hell no. She was with me in Teenage Kicks for like barely a year.
What's her power?
She's the world's smartest person. Wrangler. Isn't he...
Texas nutjob. The San Antonio office had to cover up those migrant murders.
You kind of like him.
Of course, he bumps us with suburban women and white men over 50. Amazing choice,
Of course he
sir.
does.
Yeah, I totally agree. He's a mensch.
You just said he was crazy.
What I meant was we would be crazy to, not bring him in.
I'm surrounded by sycophants and fucking imbeciles.
It's just that you make a lot of really great
Did
points.
you say psychopaths?
No, so something that I don't know what it means.
Okay.
Syncopaths. The thing is, I think I know who they choose. I think I've seen a picture.
Oh, okay.
I'm not kidding. Go over there, pull out Adrian's cock, and blow it.
The most normal thing that has happened in the show so far.
Sex is just a spectrum, right, bro?
Get off your fucking knees. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Not one of you has the stomach to challenge anything I say. I've got to carry this entire fucking company on my shoulders.
Things grew heated between the Starlighter and home teamer movements outside the courthouse today. This creep had photos of his quote-unquote niece naked in the bathtub. He's an Antifa pedo who fucked around and found out.
Oh my god, what if your dad is dead? Anytime someone doesn't answer the phone, the parent dies.
He blew our cover with him. He almost got you killed again.
Uh-huh.
You're the only one that wants him here. We should cut him loose.
We're not cutting him loose. We're not cutting him loose.
He's like, yes, plus he doesn't recycle. So I think he should go. Interesting, a new team.
Very interesting. And Jeffrey Dean Morgan is
Well, it's a fine time to fucking will bring that up,
on
isn't it?
that team. I'm wondering, what about, I forgot the name of the actor, but like
The
Wayne
actor.
from Black Sails.
This is too many combinations of shows now in one. I
What's
can't
happening?
keep track.
Hand-picked sort of secret.
No, wait, why is she here? What?
I don't know.
I'm surprised you called.
I'm full of surprises, isn't I?
You are. I didn't expect this.
Well, I was thinking that you and I scratch each other's backs.
Boy needs a father.
That cunt ain't no father.
And you are.
I'm willing to put you into that posh VP slot, and he's gonna make sure you spend the next 4 years grabbing your ankles while he shoves it up your ass.
I think I can handle myself.
Oh, you mean that nasty little virus they're cooking up at Godolphin? No, I know about it. And I know it ain't strong enough to kill Homelander. Yeah.
Yet.
You need me.
If I was even gonna think about this, I'd want a show of good faith. The material Huey has on me from the Red River Group on.
I ain't stopping from going to the press.
Stops them from printing it. Those are my terms.
It's not a difficult position because I want Ryan saved. At the same time, people need to be brought down.
Spoiler
Your
alert,
father is
Do
dying.
you log in?
Answer that
Why are you
phone.
not answering the phone? Oh my god. Terrifying.
See what I mean? Every
Exactly.
time you don't answer the
Your
fucking
father,
phone.
I didn't hear you. Your father was
Admitted to
Admitted.
hospital.
Okay, he's not dead, but like he could die.
Yeah.
The only thing these teens are at risk of is being groomed and thrown into Starlight's LGBT terror dungeon. Child lives matter. But it'd be a lot easier to get laid.
They're not subtle.
Homelander's verdict will 1000% be innocent.
I'm happy to organize a protest and make the speech, but no one wants to hear it because it's the Starlighter movement, and I'm not Starlight.
Well, neither am I.
Tell that to her.
But now she became a symbol, my girl.
Yeah.
Starlighters, you don't need me.
If, just if, you are a Starlight, then maybe we drum up some real donations.
I want to help, of course, but as Annie January.
No one's donating to the Annie house. It's
He's a champ.
Non, je te prie. You know I can tell this even from our first group meeting.
anonymous meetings.
I was like, we did not see him before.
Meetings. It's okay. Love my boss on the next chunky.
Oh my god, are they in a relationship?
What?
They're about to kiss. See? No, they have not kissed before. They're just vibes. Oh, he's collecting them. This was not the first. So, boy, you are mortal and human and coming to an end. I mean, I can't. I have just seen this, just because, like, the only thing I've seen about the boys this season is people are outraged
Why?
that she is here because she's black. I don't know. I like people. The racists watch the show and somehow miss the point. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I am almost never surprised.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, literally.
Like, what the fuck is that? he looked like a delivery boy.
Incognito.
You know, I would have thought the smartest woman on earth would have a nicer place.
Smartest person. And that person's too smart to give a
Smartest woman.
You're so smart. Show me.
Yeah, what does that mean? Like, they say she's the smartest woman alive,
Yeah.
like her power. What does that
Based
mean?
on your public appearances, your stylist is dyeing your hair more often. It used to be every month, now it's every 2.4 weeks. Did
So
she
she's
cut
like
you?
Sherlock,
Or
like-
Or is she cutting? So between that and your enlarged prostate.
With my fucking what?
Look at your hands. You've been washing them more often, so likely you've been peeing more often, which makes sense. You got a lot of power, but you do age.
She
Plus,
destroyed him right
that's
now.
no matter, your own father almost killed you.
Wow. Pretty ballsy for someone whose power is a party trick.
But I'm guessing you need me in my party trick or something.
It's a good party trick.
Yeah.
Someone on my level. Of course, if you breathe a word of this, pull you apart bit by bit.
Of course.
That's not my life scaling.
But look at that.
Yeah.
But fought. It's all I ever wanted. And I haven't.
You're still not happy.
They save people. They cheer. Fucking kill people. They cheer. It's meaningless. Humans are nothing. They're less than nothing for my amusement, and yet they control everything. It's unnatural. What kind of legacy am I gonna leave to my son? Tell me how you go about it.
All democracies fail because people are fucking stupid. You don't need an army of supermen like Nazi they wanted. So German.
Did you say Nazi Bay?
Mm-hmm.
If you crush the masses, who builds your monuments? The people will tear it apart themselves. Just gotta nudge them a little.
I'd like you to join the Senate.
No fucking way.
Why not?
Because I'm not wearing some vaguely racist supersuit in front of a bunch of clapping seals. Plus, I'm a black woman who is 1,000 times smarter than you. Your ego can't handle it.
You can stay here, reeking of Taco Bell and loneliness. You can put some of your theories into practice on the global scale.
Where are the files?
What about you?
My dad, he had a stroke.
That's what happens when you don't answer your fucking phone. Of course.
And of course he said had a stroke before Butcher wanted to steal.
I don't know.
Always the same thing.
I didn't pick up. Why didn't I pick up? I mean, maybe I could have seen it coming. I could have.
You don't beat yourself up.
Stupid fucking James Patterson book that he's reading, and I couldn't even give him that. And now they're saying that even if he lives,
I hope the old man pulls through.
God, Butch might die at the end of this season.
I think so. I think
has,
he
like,
will die
6
at the end of
months.
the season.
Kitty, I got here as soon as I could. I'm sorry.
okay.
Oh my god.
Colin. In the bathroom.
Walls.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, white boy spotted.
It's a good question.
What's that?
She wonders how a man such as this win the love of a woman like Monique, you know?
Well, he's nice to my daughter.
Come on, there's only one reason. Todd must be picking some serious heat between his legs.
Seriously, Frenchie?
Oh!
Oh my god, oh my god.
Oh my god,
oh my
why?
Hey, fellas, thanks for making it on such short notice.
He's here, right? Like in the building here? It's the
Homelander.
best day of my life.
Hello, everyone.
Homelander! I just want to say it's a huge honor to be here with you.
Right, now, I can't stay long, but I heard that you are some of my biggest fans, supporting me when others turn their backs. Thank you for your devotion and your sacrifice.
Your sacrifice. What sacrifice?
Well, really, it's you who gives so much to...
You people are more than just fans. You're martyrs to the greatest cause
Martyrs.
on earth. Look at it. That's
Bring in Negan. Where is Jeffrey Dean Morgan?
to take these bats beat these gentlemen to death.
What?
You're funny.
Oh, it's like one of your tests. You want us to say no.
No, Pete, this is not a test. I want you to beat these gentlemen to death. I think maybe we should go.
They said nudge the public. Oh god. Oh god, you're fucking insane as well. Great.
Yeah, she's and of course she's insane.
You should be at this trial, no?
This exclusive live footage of Homelander arriving at the courthouse just now.
What does it say? Keep America.
Jurors are seated. Any second.
Oh god, of course!
Not guilty!
She's gonna start something.
Yes, I mean, right now everything
Is it
that's happening is
acid in the
because of
cup?
her.
And so like these two are gonna be killed by like what, this mob? A-Train, interesting.
He stood in front of me.
I mean, he didn't hit anything.
No, but like,
yeah.
At the end of the day,
yeah, but like it's been the same thing like last season. He is like
split, but like
yeah, he continues
yeah.
here being, but like you're gonna move him there in front. I cannot.
He's gonna move him. Oh, okay.
Where the riots are like happening. Killing yourself over a man who will not give a shit if you're dead or alive. The bodies. Oh, they're gonna pin on Starlight.
Justice prevailed today as the jury in Homelander's murder trial handed down
This is
a not guilty
be
verdict. But that moment of national healing was cut tragically short. Violent attacks by Starlight supporters left 3 innocent patriots dead. Out of respect, we are gonna wait until all families have been notified before we release the names of the victims.
Oh, come on, buddy. We're supposed to be celebrating. What's wrong?
I don't want Butcher to die.
But even after he abandoned you? Like, all those things he said about you.
My mom loved him.
Well, what about you?
Everyone there loves you for you. As the sweet, sensitive, really strong swimmer you are.
Listen to the fish. Honestly, go anywhere else. I can't.
Octopus.
Maybe.
Octopus, yes.
Look at me. We wouldn't have to hide our love anymore. We could just be Kevin and Ambrosius.
You do you. You do you. Far away from me. What boy?
What are you seeing? Very question who?
Did you recognize anyone?
The guy. Maybe.
Yes, but like the
I didn't
right?
see. I didn't. But like I didn't see the
Around.
left person.
You better, and I will talk to you for hours about Deadly Cross. You can read the whole fucking book to me if you want.
I really hope you can hear me.
For what it's worth, I think he can.
What? Who?
Is he gonna say mom?
Mom?
Is she alive?
I have no idea.
No, she left.
Okay. I have no idea, I don't remember.
Oh my god, that's what he's talking about.
Lydia, what do you think I'm trying to do here? I had a clean shot at Homelander. Game, set, and fucking match. But I chose to save him.
Brian becomes like Homelander. That's the end of the world.
Don't you think I know that?
You have to find a better way.
What the hell do you want from me, Becca?
Be the man that I married.
That man died a long time ago. It's too late. I'm out.
I mean, that's what the season for him is gonna be. Like,
I think
that's
that's the end.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, I hope you're happy now.
I'm about to see
my
his
God.
brain.
So did you see
Yeah.
there's nail in his bed or something? It was like that.
There's something. How long do you give Butch to live?
Until the last episode
Yeah.
of the season.
Yeah.
Until the last episode. I feel like that's 100%.
Yeah.
I just don't know if he's gonna die from this. Is this still gonna kill him, or is he gonna die in the action saving them? Saving Ryan or something like that, you know?
It doesn't really matter which, like, what?
I gave you two options. And I was like, I'm just wondering if he's gonna
I was gonna continue.
or if he's not. If you're like, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter because, like, again, he's gonna die trying still to get Ryan. Like, whether, let's say, in the last moment he somehow, I don't know, saves Ryan and then, like, that thing in his brain finally, like, gets him and he drops dead. Or, like, Homelander drills a hole through his head. It's a little difference to me. The outcome is the same. Like, he's dead. Although I would like him to drop from this. I would not like Homelander to get him. You know? So, like, I hope it's because of the thing in his brain. Because also I think it's, like, kind of consequences for his actions, let's say, catching up to him. Like, I think narratively I would prefer it, let's say, if he were to die like that as he saves Ryan by the end. Like,
Yeah,
I think that would be a good ending for him.
I definitely want I mean, the only thing that, like, it's important to me, honestly, is that, like, he's gonna save Ryan. And that is something that, like, is definitely gonna happen. And I really loved what they did with Ryan in this episode, which is the only story, in my opinion, that makes sense. Because, like, again, Ryan is not 2 years old. Ryan is, let's say, 10, 12, 15, I have no idea.
I think he's, like, 13 something.
13, okay. And he's been raised for 13 years by, like, his mom. He's been raised now by Grace. Like, he's been so, like, it only makes sense for me that he is still that child,
of course, like
that, like, his mom raised him to be, and he still knows and feels things that, like, he has been, again, taught to know, you know. And so, like, but again, staying too long with Homelander can, of course,
I mean, when someone drills into your head, like, you're so special, you're more special than them, they're like ants while you're God. Having that drilled into your head that they're just like puppets for your use is gonna affect you.
Yeah, it can influence you so much.
Yeah.
To become completely different person.
Yeah.
But, like, again, we saw in this episode how he felt during the conversation with Butcher, and how he was willing to talk to him first dead, and then after we saw his face when he found out that he's gonna die, like, it was hard on him. And he even said that to Homelander, that, like, his mom loved him, and Homelander asked, what about you?
Like, Homelander is to some extent, like, the one connection that he still has with his mom. And so, like, he doesn't want to lose that. He still has a lot of feelings for that.
Okay,
and, like,
Butcher.
What did I say?
Homelander. Did you want to say Homelander?
Maybe, because, like, what did I say?
You say
Homelander doesn't want that.
No, Homelander is the connection that he has.
Oh no, okay. Butcher is the connection. Butcher is the connection he has with his mom, and he wants to hold on to that. And like Homelander doesn't want him to hold on to that. Homelander kind of wants to isolate him because like Homelander is so alone himself and like doesn't really have anyone to like love and has no one to care about him, and so like he wants to, let's say in a way, take that away from Ryan, like for him to be the only thing that he has. Like he said something along the lines like he wants them to become kind of one, you know, like he's creating him in his own image, and all of that is so twisted and messed up and unhealthy. This is not love by any means. Like this is not a father raising a kid. Like this is nothing close to that, you know. This is just like Homelander working off on his own problems, which he has many of, and projecting all that to Ryan and like trying to make him be alone. And so like I just feel very sad for the kid. Again, I really think we can manage to save him at the end of the season, like get him back to anywhere that's a good influence.
I
like again, I don't know how I feel about Grace having him. She's part of the government as well, and like I just want the kid to be a kid. Like send them somewhere, like go to New Zealand somewhere, go to school, be a normal kid. I don't know, find like adoptive parents that are good. Like I don't know, give him as regular a life as he could possibly have, because like I don't want him to be used for his powers, for his abilities.
But he's always gonna be important person.
Maybe fake his death as well. Maybe we can just fake his death and send him off. Oh my god. What? I mean, maybe do I adopt a child?
I was thinking about
I feel like we could work with that, no?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Again, I have no idea. We'll see how they conclude that story.
Yeah.
You know?
So like
I don't know if it's gonna have season 5 or something like that.
I feel like it's gonna have many more seasons.
Yeah,
I mean, many more.
So.
Definitely
I think
more.
so as well. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited to see where Ryan's storyline goes this season.
Yeah.
And like again, in combination with Butch and Homelander, which I think are gonna be like, those are the two storylines I'm most interested in this season.
Definitely. I mean, like also the woman.
Oh my god, yes, she's in the Sage.
Sage.
She's new. She's interesting. She's psychopathic.
But like, yes, I thought about the politician one, because she is also,
Newman.
in my opinion,
Newman.
an
Yes.
Yeah. Well. But yes, when we're talking about Sage, of course, and it's interesting because again, I think that was the best weapon that he could have gotten.
Yeah.
Somebody who can think of
how to manipulate situations
in his favor, because like he does not need power physical, he does not need things like that, you know.
No.
But like we saw in the beginning how everybody from his co-workers, whatever, don't know would do whatever he says.
Yeah.
You know. And
I mean, everyone's afraid of him.
Of course. I mean, makes sense, you know. But like, so like he needed somebody who can tell him what he needs to do, tell him the opinions, you know, like of the situations.
Yeah, and
they were talking about who to hire next, and like they first said like they hated, let's say, her or somebody else, you know, and he was like, I love him, about the guy, and they were like, oh, he's a great choice, you know.
Yeah, like they're just
so like exactly, so like he can't have any benefit.
Yeah.
From them in strategic matters.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And like with her, they can have like the same goal, let's say. Like his goal is to be loved, let's say, by the masses. And she is just like, let's see how we can control the people, like
I mean, I feel
with
like
my
when
abilities.
You are that smart and you're the smartest person alive, you can't see people around. You can always you see people around you as lower than you.
Yeah,
you know, and you become detached. That's
like
how it seems to be
basically. That she's like detached from that, and she's like
has no empathy towards
she looks at people like experiments.
Exactly.
She's like, let's see what's gonna happen, like let's kill those three guys. And like so that we can incite a riot, so that we can like move the needle a bit, because it's gonna be easier to control people like that. And like
no, she perfectly made the situation in their benefit.
It's not that difficult to do.
The only thing that like happened is that like Mother's Milk, that's how he figured her out. You know, that like he is involved. And
now they know what she's about.
Exactly. And that's how, I mean, he knows and he has proved that like that guy couldn't have been there, you know, but like nothing that he can do with that proof actually.
Just because like a lot of these things they just need material for the people that listen to them, because like they're gonna listen to them regardless of anything else. Exactly. Like they're really, again, they're not being subtle with the like real life interpretation. I think they mentioned, like they said January 6th, like they like the amount of things that they said to correlate to.
You said even during the episode, like they're not being subtle.
No, they're not being subtle. Like like not at all. Like there's so many instances where like, oh yeah, because I think also like just because Trump was on trial like 2 weeks ago in my mind as well, and so like just like seeing this trial, though like Homelander was like acquitted and everything, but just like seeing how even when they go through the like the channels and everything, like you see kind of like even which reporters they are calling out and making fun of, and like how she wants to, like all gay people are pedophiles and they just want to indoctrinate you into that, like literally it's so very clear what they are
trying to
like what they're talking about, like what they're like kind of making fun of, let's say, in today's society. I mean, there are a lot of things we can make fun of. So like you can really connect it to
what's happening right now.
So they just like, again, it doesn't really matter if Mother's Milk can be like, no, they did that. No, people are just gonna, on any side, either side, you just take what you want to believe and you run with it.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
And so like,
they don't need proof.
No, you don't need proof. Like someone, if you also have a figure that you want to listen to, like if Homelander says, oh, they're setting us up, this is whatever, they're gonna go with that. Like that's all they need. So like it doesn't really matter. Mother's Milk can like have fucking video footage of that happening, and like it's not gonna make a single difference.
Exactly.
So like they achieved what they wanted to achieve, and I guess we'll see where they go from there. I think that's gonna be an interesting thing to follow. I really like what's happening with Homelander. I think they do his storyline best, in my opinion, with like subtle approaches in terms of like you see the gray hair that he picks out, and like, you know, that means you're getting older, which means like you are human and you're gonna die. And like by him thinking about and confronting that, considering like he in his mind has like convinced himself that like he is this god in a way, to be confronted with your like mortality,
no confrontation about his
mortality, and thinking about like also what you leave behind and wanting to leave something behind.
I really like that.
I think it's very interesting for his character to go through that in combination with the storyline with Ryan and everything. Like you see that he is like, when he is sleeping, he is not even sleeping, he's like reverting like every word that has been spoken to him that like cuts deep, like he keeps replaying it. Like he is a deeply emotional being. Like he is not at all unemotional. He is like feels a lot of hurt
and pain for everything that he has
and so like that again translates to him being just an awful person.
Especially it's even easier to be such an awful person when you have so much power in your hands.
And when you are being like kind of praised by the masses, it feeds you to say things that like it doesn't really matter if you believe them or you don't believe them, like you're gonna go with them because like that's what the masses want you to say. And so he's just gonna play that role. And I'm again, his storyline I'm always most interested in.
And it's the storyline that's really very well done from episode to episode. No matter how horrible he is, like, you can't look away.
No, like every time his scenes kind of go.
Exactly.
He is just like really Anthony Starr is the star kind of the show. Yeah,
I agree.
And the thing that I also want to say with Butch, also why like it seems like this is the end for him this season, is because like in this episode he's also like done a thing that like he would not have done in the previous seasons. Like he did not betray Huey at the end. Like even though again I could have understood it, you know, like.
Did you think that he
was? I because of the way that the scene was going, I thought that he was not gonna do it. I thought he was not gonna do it, but I wasn't gonna. I was like not gonna be hopeful about it because like I would have preferred him not to do it just because like he would have done it.
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah, I would have preferred. I honestly thought he was gonna do it. Like I honestly,
he's gonna what?
That he's gonna give the files.
Yeah, okay.
I honestly did think that.
Yeah, okay. I could have gone
like I wasn't 100% sure, but like somehow just because I thought that like the whole season of this whole season is gonna be, but I was conflicted even during the episode because I thought the whole season is gonna be him saving Ryan, let's say, but again at the same time I couldn't. I think maybe if it was somebody else other than Huey, that is where my problem was.
Because like he loves Huey.
He loves Huey. He sees him as a family, you know.
Yeah,
completely.
He would betray someone else. Yeah,
Butch is. That's what I thought during the episode because like my first mind, he's gonna do it 100%, you know. Yeah. But like then I thought, how Huey. Yeah. Like
and even then like you appeared in front of him. He was like his dad had a heart attack and a heart attack stroke.
Yeah.
And like he was regretting things that like he didn't do with his dad, and like Butch loves Hugh and thus like feels for him. So like he cannot now do this.
Exactly.
And again I think just because like they went down that road and it's sort of like let's say another redemption arc for Butch, I think then like by the end of the season like that's it.
No, I mean that's it 100% right. Even if he wasn't like dying now, but like now they're basically telling us that he's gonna die, that he has 6 months the most, you know.
Yeah.
So like that's 100% what's happening.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I think I'm gonna enjoy Butch's storyline.
Especially now that I let's say know that he's gonna die.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I think it's gonna, when he dies, I think it's gonna be like a satisfying thing. Like that this whole season that we can like wrap it up. You know, that the everything's gonna come kind of like full circle again. I feel like he would have betrayed every other season. Like in this part, he didn't.
Yeah.
You know, the person that was like closest to him technically.
Yeah.
So like I think it's gonna be a nice story.
I agree. And I can't wait to see it, honestly.
Yeah. And everything else, I'm very curious again about Starlight. We didn't have much there. There's also a thing happening with Frenchie, which is like, I think, like a narrative standpoint, like in my preferred shows, this guy just suddenly appeared and now they're kissing by the end of the first episode. I don't even know who the fuck he is. Like, I wish there was like stretched a bit just so we can meet the guy. But I don't know what the story is there. Like there's something. I don't know what the picture was.
Yeah.
So that just like left me a bit confused.
I feel like they're gonna tell us the story.
Yeah, like I would have liked maybe to meet the guy first and then like see them like liking each other.
Again, depending.
And something like it just like everything just like happened.
I agree, especially I think depending of the story that they want to tell.
True.
If the guy is gonna be like there.
Yeah.
Constantly, then. I would prefer
it's a bad introduction.
That's but it's like,
just like a
if he's gonna be in the
if he dies, what?
That's what I want to say. But like again,
then it's too fast. Like I just think they should have stretched that out, in my opinion.
We're gonna see. We're gonna just see what the guy's point is gonna be. If he's just gonna be a love interest or if he's gonna have a story on his own. Because again, he was in the picture with some people and.
Like a graduation picture with his like looks like sister and like mother and father.
We also what I also want to mention is that we got Jeffrey Dean Morgan in this episode, which was interesting.
Like suddenly you combine Boys, The Walking Dead technically, and Black Sails. Because we just saw.
I love that we mentioned him from Black Sails, not the other show.
I would never. What other show? Who was he?
Nothing important.
I don't know what other show you mean. Oh, Shameless, yeah.
Oh my god, we have more shows.
I know, I'm like watching so many shows.
I mean, he was in the picture, I guess. I would be shocked if he is just in a picture. You know what I mean?
I don't know if they just like took.
If I was thinking that, like,
just,
that would
take...
be interesting.
Someone tell me.
You know, that would be interesting kind of to just put a famous actor there, just in a picture and not have him in a show.
Literally.
You know.
That would be interesting.
But like, would that be money well spent? You know what I mean?
I don't think you pay much for a picture.
Really? No?
I don't know.
Maybe you don't pay much. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, there's so many things we need to see still, but like, I am excited to see again Homelander and Butcher's storyline most this season, and like Annie's as well. But like, we didn't have much of that in this episode.
Yes.
I mean, she's gonna have to deal with accusations of like murder.
I mean,
the now,
stories,
so we'll see.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we don't have much time, so thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.